morning. We are 17 days out. Absolutely crazy. I'm here having my meal one, as you saw earlier. We're carrying out the same routine we do every morning, right? Wake up, hydrate, eat our meals, pre-workout meal, and head to the gym. That's exactly what we do, and that's what we're gonna do today. We'll see you there.
We got my breakfast here. It's just some egg whites, blueberries, peanut butter, and crumbled up rice cakes with 0-calorie sweetness. All right, y'all, we have made it here to the gym. I have legs today. Leg day. We both have legs. So we're just going to hit it, do our cardio, and then you already know, same schedule as always.
Yeah, very dreading the leg day for sure, but this is actually my second to last leg day before the show because on the last week I don't do legs, just how I didn't do them last year because we want to drain as much fluid away from the legs. I tend to retain a lot of water in my legs. So even now, like at the start of the day, like you saw in the check-in, my legs are nice and drained, no stress on them or anything. And then towards the end of the day, they're usually full. There's no definition on them anymore. So, oh my God, look at my face. Anyway, let's get started.
I'm actually having quite a good workout, and I didn't even take any caffeine or anything today. I did have a pretty good pre-workout meal, so that's probably helping. But I'm feeling really lean today. I've been cutting out my carbs a little bit and cutting down on the salt, just so that way we can lose whatever water retention that we've had. But I feel pretty good. Shoulders are coming in nicely. We still got a few more weeks until peak week and all of that, so I'm excited to see how peak week treats me. And also just last year I took a diuretic, which is pills that you take to lose all of the water. And we did that right before the show, but this time I'm gonna see if my coach can implement it throughout peak week and see how much tighter we can come in. So yeah, we're just gonna practice a little bit of posing still. I still have to finish my workout, but I'm actually having a really good workout, so. Workout has been done. Again, I had a pretty good workout. No complaints here today. We're just gonna get this cardio done and then get ready to go eat.
Okay, we're already a few sets into the inner thigh machine. Like I've mentioned last week, you're not doing these, you're not gonna have big legs. Check this pump. That is freakalicious. Can't tell me it's not crazy. Anyway, let's do a few more sets and get on over to the hack squat machine. All right, moving on. Already did a few warm-up sets. Now we're gonna really push the quads this time. 10 for some leg extensions now. Obviously an essential for leg day. Oh man, my quads are super pumped from the hack squats. We've mentioned it in other videos, but the excitement that comes with getting so close to the competition and traveling and everything, it just has completely awakened me from my depletion, you know? Last week and the week before, the energy was going low, the pumps were not so good, but now getting this close, man, it's different type of energy, different type of discipline now, and getting closer to that win. We know we're winning. We know we're winning, or at least placing, because we might have something else planned after that show, so it's gonna be great. But let's continue. Sorry if I'm breathing really heavy on the mic. I'm out of breath, as you can tell, but gonna finish up with some hamstrings, maybe do a little bit of glute, not sure, but let's continue. Leg day done. Man, that was a great leg day, honestly. It's crazy. Again, next week I got my last one before we compete and step on stage and we take that dub. Not much more than that, honestly. Got my cardio. I'm starving. So let's get this cardio done. Let's enjoy a nice meal.
We got our second meal of the day, which is my egg whites, chicken, carrots, mushrooms, potatoes, and the green beans. I'm so excited to eat this. It's probably my biggest meal of the day because it is my post-workout meal, so we're just gonna eat this up.
Back from the gym, here at the restaurant, eating the same meal we've had for a few days. Big volume, not so filling because I'm hungry all the time, but we're gonna enjoy it.
It's time for our next meal. As you can see, I have my salad here with a lot of mustard. We're just gonna eat this up and then go on our little digestion walk.
Back from home, got our next meal here, chicken and rice with some mustard and veggies. Let's enjoy.
It is time for my last meal of the day here at the restaurant. We got some fish with some green beans and carrots, and we're just gonna eat this up and then get ready to go home.
Here we have our next meal. Same as the meal after the workout. Instead of beef, we have chicken. Hunger, hunger.
Very last meal of the day. We got my pumpkin dessert here with some chocolate chips on top, peanut butter, maple, all the goods. I already took a few bites out of it, but we're just gonna eat this up and then go do cardio later this evening.
While Clarissa's off doing her cardio, got here my sad salad, but we're gonna munch this down and get ready to eat our last meal of the day and wrap up for today. As you can see, the vlogs are quite repetitive. You're watching every day. We hit the gym and we eat the same meals. This is what it's all about. This is honestly the most important thing that you should notice is the repetitiveness. That's what helps you track the progress, especially for a show. It's very important. But we got a lot of things lined up for the next few days, especially as we travel. So looking forward to that.
Cardio has been finished. I don't know if you can hear me, but we did 35 minutes this morning and then we just did 35 minutes now. I already ate all my meals. Everything has been done for the day. All boxes have been checked, steps done, everything is done. So now we get to just relax for the rest of the evening and call it a day. Got another day tomorrow. Tomorrow's rest day, so it'll be nice to kind of just relax.
Clarissa's back from her cardio, as you can see there behind. But we got my last meal of the day, same as yesterday. Rice cakes, tomato, bagel, all with beef. We got a little bit of sauce mix here, but we're gonna enjoy this, wrap up the day, and talk about a few things, some important information for you to learn. The day is over. We wanted to talk about a little bit about the importance of digestion when it comes to prep, and especially when you're this close. So as you saw, all the meals we have been eating for the last 3-4 days have been the same, but we have slowly both seen that the digestion is not so good. And I think we both have come to the conclusion that we're eating way too many vegetables. I added up all the vegetables I eat, and it's well over a kg of vegetables, which is a lot. That's 1,000 grams. And she was eating about half of that also. So I'm basically double her size. So we're basically both eating a lot more than we should, and it's not digesting so well.
Yeah, and also like don't forget, too much of a good thing can be bad, right? So yes, eating your veggies is important, but eating too many of them can lead to obviously like having a little bit more gas, being bloated, all that stuff, just because of the vitamins and nutrients. Like it's so nutrient dense that your body is just like doesn't know what to do with it.
We don't want to go into this competition or even all the traveling with digestive issues, because that's going to be a big play when it comes to depletion and peak week and show day. We could just both go the route of just chicken, potato every meal,
Or chicken and rice.
but obviously we're not going to do that. So we changed up our meals for tomorrow. It's not like we took out all the vegetables, but we definitely decreased it a lot, and we're going to test and analyze to see if that will fix the issue. The other issue could be that maybe we're eating a little too much mustard, which includes vinegar, which can cause a little bit of irritation to the stomach. So maybe that could also be an issue. But we're going to test out first the vegetables, because we both in the past have had this issue with vegetables, right? So it's just nice to share with you in case you're also maybe having some digestive issues, or you're also struggling during prep to feed your hunger. Maybe it's not always the best case to just down a whole 1,000 grams of vegetables, right?
It's easy for me, if I want more volume, to just be like, I'm gonna eat 200 grams of green beans, and that's only like 40 calories, or say, right, give or take. And I have so much volume, but then I'm sacrificing my digestion. And right now, at this point, digestion is a little bit more important. Like by the time we get to peak week, everything is on point. So it's kind of like we're 2 weeks out in reality, right? Because once you hit peak week, everything should be in place, perfect digestion, rest, everything should be perfect. So we just need to make sure that that's good.
Tomorrow's a rest day.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna enjoy a little bit of walking, no workout. So the boredom is gonna increase the hunger, I guess you could say. So we'll see how that goes. But that's it for today, and we'll see you tomorrow.